So if you guys have any specific questions, concerns, we're open for down, sir.
Michigan has a program down Battle Creek for treatment of PTSD. Most guys that go in that program come out worse than what they went in. You go across the lake to Illinois to North Chicago, and they've got a program over there that saves lives. Guys go in bad, they come out better. Why, and it's VA. Why can't we have a program like they got over there?
The honest is that the VAs are great partners, but there's a diversity of opinions on what we're doing on traumatic brain injury. And the aspect of the closed head injury, I would look at this as going to be the Vietnam's generation of Agent Orange, this current generation's Gulf War syndrome, and we are still working on treatment issues. I'm not aware of the specifics that we're dealing with on Battle Creek, other than I know that there has been a different viewpoint on treatment than what's going on in Ann Arbor at the Veterans Home, or excuse me, at the Veterans Hospital in Ann Arbor, which is different than what's going on in some other areas. Now, if you got specifics on the type of treatment they're using on this brain injury, I'm open to
PTSD.
Right. PTSD, traumatic brain injury. But if there's a specific on that, I'm very open to talking with the folks there.
So PTSD is different than
Traumatic.
TBI.
Right, yes. And
But the symptoms are the same.
The
Right.
symptoms are the
Same
same.
case.
Yes.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Get a question over here. So,
Yes, sir. My father was in the Avon testing, and he applied for his stuff 2 years ago. You said the year to 6 months it takes. That's not true, because there's other men in here that's applied for that. It's waited over 2 years to 3 years. What can we do to change this?
Okay, the first issue is that are you using like your county veterans service officer? Are you using a Nuevo? Okay. And so I don't know, Representative, is there somebody here from like Nuevo County? Is there?
No.
Okay.
Well, we're from Oceana County, but that's where we had to go.
That's the only
Find
one in the
some-
area.
Okay. Okay. So you do not have a county veterans?
They will start one in September.
Okay. All right. So who did you fill out your paperwork in conjunction with Dave, or did you fill out your paperwork with your VFW American Legion?
With Maryland or White Cloud.
Okay. And I apologize. I do not know who's Maryland.
It's an accredited council.
Okay, great.
let's see what this
Well,
is.
the issue is, that's a federal issue, you guys are state. And the VA,
But I've also been told, come and talk to the state reps, and that help us, but I also been told if I talk to them, it's gonna slow the process
well,
down.
let me finish. So the VA, is a million claims behind it, roughly right now. The kid just getting out of the war, comes home, files a claim, it doesn't matter who you file it with. It's about, again, 6 months to 9 months for a hearing, to 8 to 10, it's pretty close to 9 months before you can hear that back. It's just that they're backlogged so far. But you're right, if you go in there and make an inquiry, or you change power of attorneys, they are going to pull that case out and reevaluate, reassess it, and it goes right back to the bottom of the list, and that's what it's with. It's just that the federal government is overwhelmed, absolutely overwhelmed by people filing claims. 1 out of 3 people returning from Iraq and Afghanistan filing claims and didn't get home. Most of the older vets, World War II and Korea, Vietnam didn't file until years after they got back because it was all ticked off with the government. But so the new kids are, and it's just overwhelming the system. It's just overloaded. And unfortunately, the average age that we're dealing with is in their 70s and 80s, and most of them are dead before they get the results. It comes back as proof. It's too bad, so sad.
For those of you who don't know, this is David Healing. He's from Muskegon County Department of Veterans Affairs. And this is Valerie Sherlow. She works for Bill Heisinger in his office, one of the regional gals. And also we have Commander Barb J. Locke from this post right here. So I wanted to introduce everybody. But I think now's a good time for questions and answers.
Let me just clarify just a moment. With Congressman Heisinger's office, we do assist with, we do assist with those claims that you're not hearing back on, because you should be receiving something in the mail. If you put in a claim for something and not heard back for 6 to 9 months, that's just because for some reason you didn't get the notification. They have a generated mailing system that should be giving you a status of where that claim is at that time. And if you haven't heard it that long, that's something that our office can easily do for you and can cut right through that system. And it's unfortunate that it takes so long, but it is fortunate that you have an office that can assist you get to the right person and get some answers. It may not mean you get the answer on your claim, but at least you're gonna know where it's at. They still have it and it's still being queued up in the process. So what I have on the table over here are some cards, some pamphlets, and I also have forms that are required from our office to be able to assist you. It's a simple privacy form, but it is required by law before we can actually contact the VA to find out where your claim is. So if you're already putting in a claim, like you're talking about your father waiting on this and not hearing anything, that's frustrating. You call a 1-800 number, you get put around to the next person, all of a sudden, dead air. That's frustrating as well. And that's something that we can help you with. I have business cards on the table, I have some up here, and I'm gonna stick around to talk with you a little bit if you have questions or a specific claim you wanna talk about. So if you do have a general question right now, we're willing to take that. But if you have a specific question about your claim, I will stick around and speak with you and make sure you get the forms you need. And if I don't have enough, at least you'll have the business card so that you can contact me and I can mail it to you. All right? Hope that helps a little bit.